Guys, guys, the truth just came out. Dude, there's been so much truth coming out recently. Mike Majlak is two-faced. He's actually an Andrew Tate fan, and we know this from a leaked conversation he had with Aiden Ross. Check this out.
Does the whole time to make fun of Aiden. I don't know why Aiden sits there and just...
Bro, Mike, listen to me, Mike, you fucking two-faced fuck. You know what Mike did? He FaceTimed me when I was in Dubai and said, oh, I really wish I never had a fallout with Andrew Tate. I really, really wish. A lot of the shit he says, actually, all the shit he says is really right. Fuck you, Mike, bitch!
Dude, I called this, bro. Okay. He's literally, his boyfriend literally works for the Matrix. They were told to say what they had to say so that they didn't get canceled. They actually, bro, if you look at the type of women Mike hangs out with, you know that he understands what Andrew Tate is talking about because he understands to a degree sexual dynamics, so he knows the way it works. And it turns out he actually does and agrees with what he says. But, dude, see, there are people that have spines and there are people that don't have spines. There are people that have courage and then there are absolute cowards, as Andrew Tate puts it, that just cuck out for the Matrix. And this is exactly what we see Mike doing. Dude, it doesn't take a genius to figure this out. Like, you know, without this video, a lot of people suspect this, but now this is proof. This is evidence. And I can totally see that conversation because people that don't have integrity, people that are willing to lie for money to maintain a status so you don't get canceled, so you don't get vilified because you know that the system you work for is corrupt and Marxist and filled with resentment and will turn on anybody in, you know, a pathological sense to demonize you if you dare step out of you know, what it's basically an ideological regime, what the ideological regime requires of you. And if you step out, they're going to hit you with hatred, and that's what we're seeing. Oh my God, dude. Okay, understand what. So now when you listen to these people, understand they're lying to you, understand they're cowards, understand that they're not that if they think they're your fans, they don't think highly enough of you to tell you the truth. And the truth is what he actually thinks, which is Andrew Tate's not a bad guy. Dude, he sat up there and slandered him. He sat up there and lied in that video. And what were the consequences? Very few people calling him out. Dude, well, now we know you're two-faced. For the rest of time, we know you're willing to lie for clout and money. That's what it is. End of story. You're willing to lie for clout and money because integrity doesn't come first. And this is what happens when you meet like a psychopath like Logan Paul that's willing to do anything for money, independent of a moral framework. And I'm not saying Logan is the same person he was back then, but in many ways he hasn't evolved because he doesn't understand the depth of experience. He doesn't understand the depth of being a human. Because the only thing that matters isn't money, and also Logan Paul would definitely make more money if he was a better person is the thing too. So. Because look, a perfect example is Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is like radiating integrity. Like men look up to him across the board, want to be him, right? He's clearly an icon. I have him as my lock screen. There's a reason I have him as my lock screen, right? Like men look up to Andrew Tate, and Andrew Tate in the span of a few months has made more money than Logan Paul has made in his entire career, right? Because he's just a better person. So. Comment down below if you suspected this. I suspected this. A lot of people suspected this. But if you're one of those people that like try to side with Andrew Tate and Logan Paul, this is your Kanye moment. This is when you can no longer defend them because they admit to not having integrity, bro. It's over, dude. He admits to having no integrity for clout and money. That's it. Boom, dude. And another thing, I just want to say another thing. I was a massive fan of Impulsive, their podcast, and I watched it religiously. I've probably seen 90% of their episodes, and I've watched them all the way through. So I was a big fan and spent countless hours supporting. I even watched The Night Shift, Mike Majlak's vlog channel, right? And when they went so hard in lying and slandering Andrew Tate, clearly just for the message, clearly just to appease the Matrix, it was so sickening and like vile. I wanted to keep watching, but I couldn't. Dude, I couldn't click on the videos because I couldn't support that. It was so bad, and I just want to let them know, you fumbled the moral bag so hard. You really fucked up, and there's such a thing called morality. There's such a thing called integrity, and lying is wrong, and slandering people is wrong, and what you've done in this entire situation, I don't care for what ends, you've made a mistake here. You've made a mistake. And there's no way around it. A lot, so many people feel the same way I feel. Like, so there you go, dude. Mike, learn integrity, and don't just do it for the camera. Do it for in here. Do it so that you know that you're your own man, so that you understand you rule your life and you're a good person. Actually, you don't rule your life. Maybe God rules your life, but you don't lie for like material things. It's not that, dude. That's not what a man is. Come on.